Hey everybody, I know it's been a while since I did a video. I apologize for that. I've been really busy. I've got a book coming out. I actually had a book came out today. And I've been working on edits for the next book and doesn't leave a lot of time. And the other thing is my guides just have not given me any, I haven't felt compelled to do a reading. And so I don't force it. And I apologize for the glare off of my glasses. I have a light over here. Let me just see if I can move that. Hold on a second. I think that's a little better. Is that a little better? A little less glary. It's evening here. But so anyway, so my guides have not compelled me to pull out my cards and do a reading for weeks. And I don't force readings. I let them tell me when it's time. And today I got the feeling that it was time to do a reading. And I think that's because the Nancy Pelosi announced impeachment. Yay! I did a little meditation, a very quick little prayer where I joined in a circle with all the angels over the White House to pour love and light into the White House, into the people there who can make a difference, giving love, light, and courage to the whistleblower to come forward and be protected. And I really felt something when I did that. I felt this very strong feeling of unconditional love, and it got me very emotional, feeling like I was standing shoulder to shoulder with the angels and going to battle and to save humanity and to save Mother Earth, and to save this country and in effect the world. So at any rate, I did this reading, and I'm going to just quickly run through it. I used the pendulum to pick the cards, but I did not sit with the pendulum over the cards. I was just going to wing it. I have 5 cards here that they wanted me to use to clarify the final outcome. I have not looked at these cards yet. I know one of them. I know one of the cards because I saw it. And it's a really good one. So I'm going to see where that falls. Because they made me put the cards in order, in a specific order, to clarify the final outcome. So here's the reading. I'll show you quickly what the spread looks like. And when I laid these cards out, I just kind of winged it. So in the center, I took what came to my mind, the very first intuitive response I had when I saw these cards. That's what I went with. Judgment. That's the very center of the reading. And when I saw this card, the first thing that came to my mind was the final judgment is upon us. It's here. It's happening. And then all this, these wings, this is the angels coming in to do battle and to save us and to help us pour this light in. And trust me, they're not doing it by themselves. We are helping them by putting this love and light into the situation. So the angels are coming in to help do battle, and we are there fighting with them to make this happen. But this is final judgment is on Donald Trump and his administration. And I have some intuitive thoughts about what's going to happen. Something came to me today as I was watching the news about this, and I'll be honest, I haven't watched the news in weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. And something compelled me to watch Rachel Maddow's A Block last night for the first time in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And then something compelled me to turn on CNN today and just to see what was going on. And then I saw all this was exploding, the impeachment, the whistleblower coming forward and not coming forward, but saying that and I guess it's a guy, it's a man, not a woman. We'll see about that. But this whistleblower stated that he wants to come to speak personally to the House Intelligence Committee. The Senate voted unanimously to have that whistleblower That's not really a report, but it's an incident, something. It's like a report, but it's the whistleblower's complaint. The Senate voted 100 votes to 0 for the White House to release that full complaint in its entirety to the House, to the intelligence committees and to Congress. And I thought there was something else, but all of this just came out like boom, 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 which is the next card, the Eight of Wands. Everything is happening really fast. This is the crossing card for the Judgment. So we have Judgment in the center of the reading. We have Eight of Wands crossing this card. And that Eight of Wands is things are happening very fast in a very coordinated action. It's like one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other is going to come forward. And it's going to leave Trump just like, what? I mean, when you have the impeachment inquiry, this becomes a situation now where all of this obstruction that the White House has been doing to get the records, for Congress to get to the records that they've been requesting, that can't happen anymore. Now Congress has recourse, a lot stronger recourse than they had before. If they continue, now that there's a formal impeachment inquiry started, if the White House continues to obstruct and dig its heels in and refuses to turn over the documents that Congress requests, Congress can now do something about it. And what they can do is pretty significant. Okay. Below the reading is the Ten of Cups. And when I saw this, sorry about the glare, folks. When it's lighter outside, you don't get that much of a glare. But with the Ten of Cups, what I got was this. This is coming down on the family. This is under the reading. This is the light is shining on the crimes of the family, the numerous crimes of the family. And I think this has a dual meaning in this particular reading. I also felt like this meant that we are now, as American citizens, as the public, we are now starting to see the light shining on all of the crimes that this family, and particularly this president, has committed. Okay? In the past, that's history and past combined. In the past is the Five of Cups. We have been left out in the cold. We have been left with no answers. Congress has been left out in the cold. The White House has not been turning over documents. That is the past, because that time is now over. They are no longer going to be left out in the cold. They're going to be invited into that church or that building, and they're going to have access. I love this card. Above the reading is Temperance. And there's, again, angels. Angels are over all of this. The archangels, Archangel Michael, the guardian angels, the angels that protect this planet and humanity are fighting this battle with us. And the time has come for the light to be shined on what this administration is doing and to bring balance, temperance. And temperance can also be seen as patience. We've had a lot of patience. We've had to, whether we liked it or not, we have had to exercise a lot of patience waiting for this to happen. And the patience is now going to turn into more of a balance. Okay? In the near future, we have the Knight of Cups. And what I got from this when I first saw it was an offer being made. Again, and I've seen this before. Somebody is making him an offer to leave. And they've made this offer in the past, and I think they're making it again, leave. The GOP does not want him in there. The Republicans want him gone as bad as the Democrats do. They're just putting up a really good show so that they don't piss off the Republican constituents. And I think they're in a tough spot because they don't want to tick off the Republican constituents, but at the same time, they want to win over some of those Democratic constituents so that they don't lose their seats. The Republicans have to be careful. They want him gone, but they have to act like they don't when they really do. They're between a rock and a hard place, and they're trying to save face. You see, I saw this guy come on CNN today, and he's like, "Oh, why is Nancy Pelosi moving forward with impeachment when we haven't even seen the transcript of the call yet?" And I'm like, "Well, she's moving forward with impeachment because Trump himself came out today and said, yeah, I asked this president of the Ukraine to interfere with our election and to get me dirt. I did it." I mean, when the president comes out and admits, "I committed a crime," do you really have to wait to see the call transcript to go, "That's wrong"? No, you don't. So there you go. The offer is being made. And the next card, when I turned this over, I thought the offer has been accepted. I just feel like this card is saying Trump has accepted the offer or will accept it and leave. I think, and this is my intuition here, I think Trump thinks that if he resigns, all of this investigation will go away. And he's wrong. It won't go away. But I think he thinks that if he resigns, that it will. And I think what'll happen is when he resigns, that he'll stick it to Mike Pence. Because I think he knows that Mike Pence has been working against him and wanting to take over the White House. I think he knows that. And I think it's happened. So I think that Trump, on his way out, will stick it to Mike Pence and make sure that Mike Pence does not become the president. And I think that's why all of us readers have been seeing for months, if I've seen for a year, that Mike Pence would not be president for very long, if at all. And I think this is why, because I think Trump will take him down as he walks out the door. The next card is the environment. The Eight of Swords. I think that says it all, that he's going to make this deal to leave the White House thinking he's like all free and clear, and oops, no, you're still in the crap, dude. You're still going to have to pay. You're still going to be in this bubble, and you're going to have swords coming at you from everywhere. He should be thankful that's not the Ten of Swords. Okay. And here is the hopes and fears. And again, I think this is Donald Trump hoping that he gets to walk away with his money when he leaves the White House. Enough about that card. And at the very end, this is the final outcome. And I thought this was a really interesting final outcome card, the Seven of Cups. And I looked at this for a second, and then all of a sudden it was like, boom, little light went on. And I thought, the Democrats have no shortage of crimes that they can research and investigate on Donald Trump. They have a whole buffet, if you will, of criminal activity that they can research and investigate and go after Trump on. That's what this card says. There is just, we have all of this. We have all of these barrels that we can look into and peek our little noses into. This guy is in trouble. There is crime everywhere. All right, now, let me gather these up. Let me get them in order, just in case I need to look at them later. Whoops. We're going in cold. You know what that means? It means I haven't seen these cards yet. Here's our final outcome. Here's the 5 cards that clarify the final outcome. I haven't seen them yet. I've seen one. Let's look at them together, shall we? The first card, Ace of Cups. All right, let me think. What does this mean in relation to our final outcome? Ace of Cups. I just got happiness. Lots of emotion. New beginnings, new emotion, new emotional starts. Cups are emotion. Cups are all about emotions. And I'm also getting, I don't know why, I just thought about the Queen of Cups. In the Queen of Cups card, The Queen of Cups is holding a cup, but there's a lid on it. And I just felt like the lid's off. The lid has been taken off the cup. Okay. Because a lot of readers, including me, have seen this Queen of Cups come up, and it's like, there's all this information, but there's the lid, we're not taking the lid off of it yet, and now the lid's off. All that information is not coming forward. It's a new start. And by the way, yesterday was the autumnal equinox. So we are coming into the first day of autumn. This is a time of change. It's not, I don't think it's coincidence that this is happening today. Next card. Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups comes out. Again, this is an offer. Let me look at this for a second. I feel like this is the offer. I feel like there's another offer here. And I just got what could have been. For whatever reason, that thought came to me. What could have been? What could have been? In this, I feel disappointment. I feel like this is Trump's disappointment. That everything that he thought he was going to have is now gone. Okay. Let's see what the next card is. I'm wondering where this card that I saw is coming in. The Magician is the next clarifier for the final outcome. Let me look at that a second. Magician. The light. Okay. I immediately went to this light. Okay. This light is shining on. This cup, and I don't know if you can see it very clearly here with the glare. This was the same cup in the Two of Cups. And it's the same cup in the Ace of Cups. The light is shining on a partnership of some kind. That's what I'm getting. And there's a sword here, and there's a wand and a pentacle. It's shining on the truth of all the actions that have been taken in a partnership that was based on money. I don't know who the magician is, and this may just be, the God Almighty or Spirit, but that was what I just got intuitively. So this light is being shined now on the partnership and the truth about this partnership and the actions that were taken that resulted in money for Trump. That's shining on everything. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. The Tower. That's the card I saw. I don't think this needs any explanation. This is the final outcome card of the reading. And this is what's going to be the result of all of the barrels of crime that the Democrats are going to be able to investigate. This new beginning, the lid being taken off of the partnership, so to speak. What could have been, again, there's that cup, that same cup, what could have been that partnership, the light shining on that partnership, and the destruction of Trump because of that partnership. And the last card, can't make this stuff up. The Hanging Man. That's Trump. I mean, he's going to be helpless. He's not going to be able to get out of this. I mean, that just says it all. These are big, major arcana right here. I mean, major arcana. These are big, big things that cannot be avoided and can only be endured. And this is what's going to be the result. Helpless to do anything about it. Strung up by his ankles. Prison? Lose everything? I don't know. Not good. So that is what I'm getting. Feel free to comment. If you guys wish to donate to me, I don't ask for money, and I never really have. But I have put in there that if you do feel the need, because I have had people ask, if I wanted to donate to you, how would I do it? You can PayPal me if you. Again, you're not obligated to do that. That's not why I do this channel. But for those of you who have felt compelled to do so, I've left you my PayPal information that you can make a donation, and anything and everything that you donate is very much appreciated. Totally unnecessary, but I appreciate everything that you would donate if you feel like you want to. Okay, but otherwise, I just want to be here giving you guys some hope and some light, and I kind of hope that this is the beginning of the end. Um, this reading was pretty interesting given what's happened today. So feel free to comment with what you think. If you've heard anything else today that's happened, I'm going to watch the Rachel A block tonight for sure, just to see what else has come up. But feel free to comment and let me know. I love you guys. Blessings. Send love and light to all of the people in Washington who are fighting for us, especially the whistleblower and Adam Schiff and the House Intel Committee. Keep up the faith, folks. Keep the faith. Love you.